Alright, welcome guys to the video project number 3. This is for the interview for broadcast and announcement performance class, yes. And we are here with Matthew Hedges, who is, oh wait, no, shoot, I forgot to go full screen with us. God damn it.
We gotta start over?
Alright, let me put him full screen. Alright.
I did all that work.
3, 2, 1. Welcome guys to the video project interview for project number 3 for broadcast and announcement. And today we have Matthew Hedges, and we're going to interview him. Matthew is a friend of mine that went to SDSU for a year and then left to go on be on a TV show, like a hot shot. And so we're gonna interview him today. So, Matthew, tell me a bit about how you found SDSU. Well, let's start where you're from. Where are you from originally?
So, I am from Richmond, Virginia, which is not close to South Dakota. If you've ever seen a map, you'd know that Virginia is like over here, and we got like South Dakota, way over there. Not close. But I'm from Richmond, Virginia, and so it's kind of a strange story how I got to South Dakota State. I actually just went because I thought it would be pretty funny. It was something different to broaden my horizons, and it wasn't like the typical, like, I'm going to go where their palm trees are. I went to South Dakota State. It was also very cheap. But yeah, I'm from Richmond, Virginia, went to South Dakota State for 1 year.
All right. Well, how did that come about? Like, where does South Dakota State even come from? Like, I'm pretty sure no one's even heard of us besides, like, I don't know. No one, really.
Yeah, well, I don't think many people have heard about South Dakota State, and the only reason I knew about it was because some woman who worked with my dad walked into his office, and she's like, "Oh, I have a daughter, and she's going to South Dakota State." And my dad's like, "Oh, really?" And so as a joke, he went home, and he was like, "Hey, you should go to South Dakota State, ha ha ha," and he walked away. And I was like, maybe I should. And I Googled it, and I saw how cheap it was, and I was like, all right, sounds good.
And, like, what was it like when you first got to South Dakota? Like, your first impression?
So you're probably expecting me to say cold, but it wasn't the winter, so it wasn't cold. When I got there, it felt like the Midwest. I've been to the Midwest before, so it's not like I was entering into brand new territory that I'd never been in before, but it was a lot more barren, a lot less trees, and a lot flatter. The earth is not flat, but South Dakota is very flat, at least the side that Brookings is on.
Very flat. So, like, Well, how did you enjoy coming to South Dakota? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I actually did enjoy South Dakota State. I just enjoyed meeting new people from a different part of the United States. That was really cool because I met people I would have never met if I would have stayed in Virginia, which is cool. And the community at South Dakota State was really, really nice. And it was easy to make new friends there. So I did enjoy it.
Is that like a surreal experience? Like, just like that in the back of your mind, just like you went to SDSU, like just like you just laugh about it or something? Just like that, just the idea that you went to South Dakota State. Does that ever cross your mind?
Yeah, it's really funny. Sometimes I forget that I went there, and then like people are like, "Oh, so you where did you study?" And I was like, "Oh, South Dakota State," and it makes no sense. I immediately get 8,000 more questions.
Right.
And to me, even when I was at South Dakota State, I was like, "This is a pretty good joke. Like, this is a pretty good story." So yeah, I do think back on it and laugh quite a bit.
Like, it wasn't even like. I don't. It just to you, for you, is just a joke. Just like you're just here. It wasn't even like you're okay with being away from your family. Like, you're okay with like being so far away, and just like you're just here for the experience. And that's just I love that. I don't know. But after you left SDSU, where'd you go from there?
So after SDSU, I went to an internship back in Richmond, Virginia. But I wasn't there too long because about 2 months into the internship, I got cast on a reality TV show. It was called No Time to Lose, and it was filmed in South Africa. Basically a mix of the shows Survivor or The Amazing Race, if you've seen either of those, but this one was called No Time to Lose. It was with Warner Bros. Production. So I got to go to South Africa and be on that show, which was absolutely insane. South Africa is different than South Dakota, even though they both start with South.
Uh, well, it's been nice interviewing you, Matt, and I hope to see you again.
I hope to see you as well. Thank you for interviewing me, for your lovely, wonderful, absolutely astoundingly amazing classmates. This has been fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.